Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Situational Awareness. I'm your host, Mark. I play Glebnor, and I'm joined, as always, by the Chaos Crew.
Rich playing Theo.
Roger playing Arendir.
Howard playing Taluga.
Ryan, fuck! That episode sucked!
We got a truck. We got a truck.
The Floatmobile.
Guys are doing a victory
I'm
lap
going to
now
use that
on me.
catapult so much.
Oh, I know.
You think he was good at sieging before?
How many people need to man that catapult?
One.
I think I only had one guy running it right now.
Just have Reggie loading shot bolters.
Yep.
I mean, listen. Obviously, Knolls aren't like super high challenge rating. So this was a fight for you guys to win.
Just a pop up.
It was a fight for, first off, Roger, I wanted you to really get a nice feel for how this class plays.
Yeah.
Which everything worked exactly how I thought
Yeah,
it would, which is pretty
perfectly.
great.
Except now he looks like that panel from Dark Knight where he's just riddled with arrows.
Yeah, I was
So
ready
many.
to cast that arrow. That was if you were going to go after Reggie that one round.
Yeah, you guys just fucking kicked so much ass.
Yeah.
Here's where I made a huge mistake. Never leave a getaway vehicle if you're not comfortable with your players stealing the getaway vehicle, is what I've discovered.
Well, I mean, you led with saying you want us to have all cool mounts, and then said, "Oh, there's a truck with a catapult on the back."
Well, so
So tell me how that works.
there was a stable full of cool lizards I thought you guys would ride around on in the next
we'll
episode.
come back.
I completely forgot that you said there was like a fun tongue.
Oh,
Well,
I
first of
didn't.
all,
I was
he
going to
didn't tell me
I was going to
anything.
tell him after because I figured you would pay too much attention to that than fighting.
I have so much rewriting to do. The
Hold on,
entire
now we can use those lizards.
We can load them into the back.
the entire next series of episodes was going to be about you guys getting a vehicle.
We already got one.
But now you have one. So I have to completely
Now it's
change
us
so many-
souping up this vehicle.
Yep.
Well, you know what's better than a catapult?
A gun,
A trebuchet.
Yep. You know what we're doing?
Gatling gun.
You know what I now
chain link
have to
fence
do?
over the windows.
Oh well.
I have to make missile pods for this truck.
I was not trying to give you guys your giant Mad Max mobile this early, but holy shit, did you guys work so hard to get it?
Yeah.
You did every turn was just lasered in on getting that fucking truck.
You said it started going. I'm like, no.
That episode was longer than the fucking finale of Arc 3 because I was panicked like adding more knolls to try to put in between you and a truck.
Man, it would have been a little bit harder if Theo didn't just blow away like half of the enemies.
Bro,
like, immediately.
the visual of you parkouring on a rooftop, switching guns, and blowing knolls away was psychotic.
Dude, his first shot with the shotty.
Jury's verdict.
Jury's verdict, where you described as he blew a hole through him on the roof. I imagine him falling off and landing on another knoll like a life preserver.
Right through him. Yeah, that was like a classic Theo pop-off round. The action surge was just so silly. I was like, he's killing so many dudes up here.
Well, my little surprise has been ruined.
Yeah.
My original plan, Ryan, was I was going to ask my son to hold the bag open while I pushed the barrel out and dove into the bag to do all this.
From inside the bag
Yeah.
of holding. So stupid.
Cobbler loaded.
But you said we didn't have like a line of sight.
Oh my God.
So I had to move up and
I
then
love how-
pull this out of the bag.
I love how there were like soldiers that were like, that immediately got basically all saved except for one orc. And then you guys didn't even talk to them. You're like, gotta go. I just ran by them to get to that fucking
There were
truck.
still survivors. We had to kill them all.
Yeah. I mean, and like,
Hey,
it's-
the truck's got reverse.
We don't know that actually.
We don't.
this map is a fucking bloodbath. There are so many dead gnolls and hyenas on my map I'm looking at right now.
How many do you have to add?
I mean, honestly, I only really added one Havoc Runner as the driver. And then the gnolls on the truck are basically what we're operating the lair action.
Yeah.
So I was never going to make you fight a whole new batch of gnolls. That would have been crazy.
I mean, we could have taken
The only way you would have had to fight more actual, like regular gnolls, is if you had ignored the hyenas long enough for them to get 2 turns to eat a body, and then they would have turned into one.
And now Taluga has hat options.
Yeah, I got a trucker hat.
Trucker hat and
You
a
better
cowboy
believe
hat.
I'm driving this bad boy.
Assless chaps, trucker hat.
I know.
No, I don't have assless chaps anymore. They stitch that up.
Oh. I see.
We can find you some.
I might have to make my own.
I love Theo menacingly firing at a window for 2 rounds, just scaring the shit out of
Just
everyone
to see
inside the
me
truck.
drop kick him out the window.
Oh my god.
Hey, I just wanted him out. I didn't care how it happened.
Yeah.
Glebnor inside of the guy's body. Blood pouring out of his face, honking the horn. That's like one of the funniest fucking...
Because like I'm gonna soul sap this guy and get the truck.
Yep.
And then when you were like, "Oh, he went in the back," I was like, that he couldn't have seen me soul sap
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
And like the other Knolls, it looked like to them like their leader had just abandoned them with the fireball and like ran away.
He just
God, I rolled so
slides
low on that
in.
fireball.
That spells weird. I've used Lightning Sphere before. I'm always just like 2d6. All right. 12 at the most. Like on like a great roll.
I mean, you let me shoot it, so
Yeah, that was cool. I mean, you had it was funny. You didn't even need to shoot it because you had the range with it, but the visual was
Well,
way
I thought
funnier.
you said he was 80.
No, he was 60 because he had dashed from the gate.
So I ruined the surprise for no reason.
I was trying to tell you it was just for flavor. But very, very funny. The visual's way funnier of you really quickly setting up a fucking missile launcher and jamming a magical fireball inside it.
And being like, he didn't see that good.
That was, I think,
The extreme noise it made. Like he's not gonna look over here.
Well, he can look, but at that point, it would be in the bag again.
How big is that rocket launcher?
Oh, you have to
huge.
fire it prone.
yeah.
Like, how long is it?
It's gonna bypass.
It's basically like a giant 6-shooter, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think I said it has like 12 chambers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I really flavored this thing. It has a
How
stand.
did you let that happen?
I put a lot of work
Because
to make
they
it happen.
haven't figured out rocket science enough yet to make missiles.
I'm working on it.
That I'm putting
I'm
off.
getting
So
pretty
they have
close.
no ammo, really.
Yeah,
yet.
not
Okay.
yet.
Yeah.
But I just discovered I could shoot a flaming sphere through it.
Can you put a grenade in there?
That was going to
4 or
be. That's
5.
why I asked the 5 grenades.
Yeah,
So I could have
you
shot
had
them
your
all
allotment.
in there. And boom, 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 boom.
Reggie refusing to
Like
give up his
T2.
grenade was really funny to me.
I loved it.
Just like, no, I only got one.
I feel like he just like was holding
cherishing
it.
it,
Like
yeah. He's saving
They
it for the
gave
right
me
time.
one.
Yeah.
It's my precious.
Oh my god, that fight was so dumb. So many dumb things happened.
I love deflect
know,
this.
another
It's
dumb
like the
thing.
only other monk thing. I was like,
Is there a way that we can integrate Reggie into the truck
no.
and make him into an Optimus Prime?
You want to upgrade Reggie into Optimus Prime?
You don't?
I do.
just becomes Jarvis from Iron Man.
Pretty much.
Just becomes AI.
I don't think we know enough engineering for that.
no.
I know rocket science, but
We're
I
gonna
don't
have to
know.
park the truck somewhere safe until we can find Ellie.
Oh my god.
We'll bring it to Jaegeron.
I'll slap rockets on when I figure out rocket science.
That went so
Rocket
just
truck.
so sideways. Just so sideways so fast.
I didn't think you were gonna have that guy try to get onto the truck.
Mhm.
I thought that the driver was just gonna leave him, like just be like, "Oh, screw this."
That was
Yeah.
your mistake.
Yeah.
Well, it's because I basically was like, I'll give him a round to get to the truck.
And then I bought us
Yeah.
a round,
Yeah.
and
Way
then
too
Mark's luck check bought us another round.
the Reggie haste on top of.
I know. Well, I mean,
Letting me easily get to the truck.
the luck check, I was like, all right, I'll give them a round because I'm like, they can't get more than a round. But then the command completely fucked me. That I wasn't expecting.
My original thought was a wall of thorns in front,
Yeah, that would have been cool
and
too.
then they couldn't really
yeah.
pick up the initial speed to
yeah.
go.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
it would
that
move,
was,
but my idea was like,
uh,
all right, it would slow him down enough.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, fuck it, it doesn't do anything other than damage. Command.
boy. This arc's gonna be psychotic. It's just you guys driving around in an 18-wheeler fighting stuff.
Hell yeah!
I got to put a drum kit on top.
What kind of
Yep.
what kind of bows do those archers have?
They all had longbows.
I was gonna say, can I switch out my short
Yeah, sure.
crossbow
Yeah,
for a longbow?
I'll let you guys loot this like litany of corpses in the next episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna loot the
we
fang.
can
Yeah.
interrogate that one archer that's still alive that I maimed.
Yeah,
No, we're just gonna kill him.
yeah. There is.
I'm down for that.
There is one like Knoll archer on top of the wall who got abandoned by everyone. Everyone else just took off.
Maybe we can make a friend.
Yeah, we can brand them.
All right, hold on. Whoa there. You need to settle down your bleeping here.
I already have like the V2
Yeah,
pamphlet.
it's going.
It's just already heated up.
No, we're on V3 now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna make that during this next rest when we have a minute.
There
in the
you
back
go.
of the truck.
I figured
probably.
we were gonna wrestle. I'm like, I'm just gonna start burning fun spells that I don't use. So I started off with the finger guns.
That was
I
just
figured we'd rest,
crazy.
so I was like, yeah, I'm going action surge, whatever I got.
One of my spells acts as a short rest for everyone. So if we want to like just keep traveling,
I mean, I do get
It takes
my
10
key
minutes.
points and channel divinity.
I get
back
everything
on a
back
short
on a
rest.
short rest.
yeah,
I don't get spell slots.
we could just
but-
keep moving and then just short.
I gotta
I'll
do
short
You
rest.
get
everyone.
action surge back on a short.
Pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
Damn.
you get key points back on
I gotta do a
short.
long rest to get my stuff.
Here's the thing too. So much of the next like 2 sessions was you guys dealing with like the harsh climate of the desert.
But now we got AC.
But now you guys are just driving in a big truck having a fun time.
I know you were like,
just eating
you're not gonna be
popsicles.
able to use your mobile to get through the desert.
I was like, I finally found a way to stop Glebnor's bullshit.
But then you made a giant truck. With
You
a
just really
catapult
shot
on
yourself
it.
in the foot.
okay. I wanted to do some environmental storytelling of like, oh, people in Magri are driving in these big, crazy vehicles. I'm like, they'll see a big truck and then they'll want one, but I'll get away.
now
And
you
then,
Yeah.
then
Oh, you got away.
it'll kind of like set up a little quest to make their own vehicle in the next couple episodes.
Oh, well, that's still happening.
I mean, we could still make a
just
new
have-
vehicle.
boy.
We can
we
make
have a
smaller
convoy.
vehicles, put them in the back, and then
Oh yeah.
Oh, dirt bikes.
like dirt bikes or 4-wheelers or something.
Hell yeah.
Like I
Now you
know.
need to work on car combat.
You know what? You know what it is too is like I kept describing Magri. I'm like, Magri's my Mad Max zone, and then you guys are like, catapult truck. Yeah, we're going Mad Max immediately.
We're
We're
not gonna load those lizards into the bed and figure out a way to put wheels on them.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna give them big geckos to ride around on. That'll be a fun little thing.
Oh, we'll get them.
I mean, we can't leave them there.
Yeah, they'll starve. They
there's
need
nothing
people to
there.
take
They
care
need
of them.
nourishment.
I mean, there's soldiers there.
They're all half
I mean,
dead.
yeah, I mean,
Talk to
I don't think they're
Dulahan.
staying there.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is, Dulahan.
Yep. I can't believe you
We
guys
just
got
ran by him, just killing everything.
Damn right. If
They
it-
must be so happy.
Oh, I know.
Gotta go. Bye.
They were about to get like ripped apart and like
not
their
only
corpses
did
used
we
to make
stop
noise.
the siege, we
just steamrolled.
We rolled
Yeah.
over them like it was nothing.
Well, I mean, I wanted to give you guys a like I
A layup.
I have a real problem in D&D sometimes where every fight is always harder than the last one. And it's like sometimes you just want to like beat the shit out of stuff in this game. Especially when you like get a level up, you're like, let me do all my cool new stuff and
Feels
shred.
good.
And I do like fights like these where it's like there's just a lot of little shitheads you have to kill. That's like usually kind of fun. But you guys just do so much damage. Like the Havoc runners, let me just double check here. They had like 50 something health each. All the archers had 22. The stupid little fucking
Yeah,
The-
those Havoc runners are a little beefy.
they're a little beefy. Yeah, they had like 50 something. So like, I was like, I have to
Yeah,
always
Theo's doing like
yeah.
30 a shot.
That's what I have to kind of factor in now. Is like if an enemy has less than 30 hit points, I have to assume Theo might be able to kill it in one hit.
One hit. No.
So like the way to counteract that is either to make everything be a little too beefy or have a lot of different things. So he's almost like overkilling stuff. Like there's times where you're doing 28 damage to someone with like 10 hit points. Left. So like, but yeah, I mean, that was just crazy. And then my Yunogu dude, he only had 65 hit points. So like he didn't have like a ton really. His whole thing was like, he was like, let me get all my hyenas in here so they can start like making more gnolls. But you guys have fought gnolls before, so you guys knew the game, which was like kill the hyenas fast so they can make more of them. But Jesus, you guys were really fucking popping off.
We're on a fucking mission.
Weebly's like
Yeah.
indestructible now.
Yeah, I know, with like a battery pack, basically, just absorbing all the damage. That's the other thing too is
I lost 9 hit points through that whole thing.
I actually didn't take any damage.
yeah,
Other than
7.
the 5.
yeah. That's the thing too is like I feel like when you have a monk and you don't shoot arrows at them, you're being an asshole as a DM. Like one of the coolest monk features is catching arrows and hucking them at people.
It's also a good way to eat up the key points. 'Cause
Yeah.
I do more than my punch
yeah,
in the deflect missile attack.
Yeah.
yeah. It's nice. It did
Because
a
it's
lot
a
of damage.
1d10 plus 7
Yeah,
is
that's
my
really
damage
good.
on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because it doesn't scale with your level, right?
I think
The plus I think goes with whatever level you are.
Yep.
Is it total level then? Because
Yeah, I think it might be.
I
that makes
believe
most-
it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like when you get a monk, just shoot at them a bunch of times because every time the arrow comes at a monk, they're like, yes, I can do the
Finally, I
thing
could
I
do.
can do.
You've activated my trap card.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized I'm proficient in vehicles
Are you?
because I'm a soldier.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check if anyone is proficient in vehicles. I think you might be the only one.
We
Actually,
got a driver.
Yeah.
It says land vehicles.
It's a land vehicle. Yeah.
You'll be
No, I got Tinker's tools, so if it breaks down, I might be able
That's
to
true. You
help.
can fix the
I'm gonna
engine
be
or
like
something.
drifting that thing in the desert as we come up on another.
You're gonna
enemy.
teach Taluga how to drive.
Oh, is that our driving filler episode?
Our filler, Piccolo and Goku getting licenses.
Yeah. It's just fucking
Taluga Batman.
Just Taluga doing K turns in the desert. So stupid.
The fucking. The hell's the back of the semi truck called? The trailer.
The trailer, yeah.
Just fucking tumbling off into the desert.
Thank God this is the last episode we're recording today. I have to do a huge rewrite. I gotta figure out so much dumb shit for the next one.
Work on that car combat.
Yep. I mean, luckily, I do have the Descent to Avernus book, which I believe does have a whole section on vehicle combat.
Oh, that's good.
And they have all hell vehicles I can use for my stats, so that'll probably be fun.
Sweet.
Vehicle combat is actually pretty sick because I think you have to do over a damage threshold to injure the vehicle, and the vehicles usually have pretty beefy hit points, so that'll be fun.
A semi truck is pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diesel.
Why did I say a semi? It could have been a Jeep. It could have been a Jeep full of dudes.
18 wheeler.
Because I wanted to be
specifically said 18
I know. I thought, okay, that's how they transport all the gnolls. There's so many of them. They're all in the back. And I was like, I have a whole catapult mechanic that you guys just didn't roll. You never rolled a 1 or a 2. So that one didn't happen.
How much
really.
would have that been? How much
That could have
damage?
only gone to one person.
Okay.
But it would have been 4d6 instead of 2d6, which was
damn.
the other one.
You could have had 7 Jeeps and we could have gotten 1 and the rest of them could have peeled out in the other ones.
I just watched fucking Furiosa again, so I was just picturing the giant,
Yeah.
drill looking kind of fucking one they drive.
The War Boys ride a turtle. I don't know what to tell you.
Really shot yourself in the foot.
Man, this is reinforced.
We are the Chaos crew.
Love for Bleebly.
I know.
The religion, all of it.
Well,
We got to kill that vulture. Oh my god.
yes.
Oh, I know.
The vulture. My mysterious vulture.
We'll
Well,
shoot him
it-
with the catapult.
It's got to be
It
controlled by Krizik, right?
I don't know. It flipped me off.
No, the pendant.
I
at
didn't
least,
see the
He
panda.
didn't recognize it.
but if it was a Krizik vulture, then you probably would have noticed the pendant.
I'll let you guys know. It is not a Krizik vulture.
Yeah.
I'd assume it's some type of visual scout of some form for
Yeah.
one of the demon lords.
I would
It's
assume
still
so.
there.
Maybe
We'll
actually.
find out in the next episode.
We'd have to make a perception check. I just because
Fly, my vulture, fly.
well, I was gonna say because I don't think none of us were out other than me were
Paying attention to it, yeah.
paying
Well,
attention or
I mean,
hostile.
You
so-
told me to kill it, so
yeah, but
We could still catapult it to death.
I'm on the and
oh yeah, no, kill it.
I'm going to shoot it. Or
If
try.
anything, we'll find out it's someone wild shaped.
We could put Taluga in the catapult and launch him onto it.
Oh my god, I have slow fall. This is perfect. Think of the possibilities, Ryan.
This is
You would have to
terrible.
pass. That's crazy accuracy with a catapult.
Hey, I'm good at aim.
Yeah, have the
sharpshooter
have our
catapult.
god sharpshooter dead eye shot catapult Taluga at the vulture.
Who's now
realized-
slow falling.
How many things in this arc a catapult really causes a problem for me? There's so many things I have, like the tower of this.
Oh, what if we just break it?
The glowing target of this.
We just catapult halfway
There's
up.
this big wall.
I gotta kill that truck.
You're gonna have a funeral if you do that. It's gonna be a whole session of just us mourning the truck. A flashback. It'll be like a highlight reel of all our best moments with the truck.
It's going to be like 20 days of us just sitting near the truck and me mending it 3 times.
Well, don't worry, guys. We'll just wait.
You guys, of course, you guys gotta paint a sick decal on the truck.
Obviously.
All right. Honestly, folks, next episode, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably gonna be a lot of truck stuff. I feel like we're gonna really get into the
80s montage, working on the truck,
all of you shirtless, just working on the truck.
washing the truck, cleaning it.
Be like the Zoolander gas fight scene.
Wake me up before you go.
Mark, take us out of here. I need to go home. God.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for listening. I hope you like our new truck. If you do, make sure you sound off in those comments, rate, review, subscribe. We got a truck! Keep it dicey.
This has been a Business Shark production.